Good evening, children. Good evening. Welcome to the next class. So, continuation of the sets. So, previous class we discussed about what is a set, a collection of well-defined objects, and I told you how to represent the set, how to represent the elements, whether the element belongs to or not. There are some concepts we discussed. Now, in the coming class, we are going to discuss a few concepts. The first one is cardinal number of a set. Cardinal number of a set. So, for example, A is a set which consists of elements A, E, I, O, U. So, what are these here? Vowels. How many elements are there in the set here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, that we will write it as N of A is equals to 5. N of A. So number of elements in the set A is equals to 5. Number of elements in the set A equals to 5. So that N of A is called as the cardinal number of the set A. So if this cardinal number is countable, then the set is called as finite set. And if it is uncountable, then the set is called as infinite set. So what is countable and uncountable? For example, if I am writing here set of 10 natural numbers 1, 2, 3 and so on 10. So we are able to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 elements are there. So that is called countable. So then the set is called finite set. The set of vowels in the English alphabet A, E, I, O, U, countable. So number of elements are 5 are there. So that is called as finite set. If the set of elements are uncountable, such sets are called as infinite sets. That means, for example, if I write here natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Here we don't know what is the last number. That means the elements are uncountable. Such sets are called as infinite sets. Like examples, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, real numbers, irrationals, stars in the sky, okay, so water in the sea. These are all infinite sets which are uncountable. Countable means anything. For example, if I am writing here the set B like 1, 2, 3 and so on, 1 crore. So very large number of elements are there, though it is called as finite set only. Why, you can ask me the answer. Sir, there are many elements are there. Why it is finite set? Though it is having 1 crore elements, we are able to count. Once we are able to count means it is finite set. 1 crore or 10 crores or 100 crores, crores. When you are able to say the number, that is called as finite set. Here uncountable means we are not able to find out what is the last element. So we can't find how many elements are there set of natural numbers. So such sets are called as infinite sets. Now again, coming to this finite set, if any set contains of only one element, like for example even prime, so this is 2. How many elements are there here? Only one element. Such sets are called as singleton sets. Singleton set. A set contains only one element. Such sets are called as singleton set. The word itself has the name single, means one, like even primes. Okay. Now, for example, if a set doesn't contain any elements, means no elements, such sets are called as empty set. The word itself tells you empty means no elements are there in the set. It is also having another name called void set. Also having another name called as null set. Empty set, void set or null set. Empty means a set doesn't contain elements. For example, the same question we ask you, set of all even primes except 2, means without 2, how many even primes are there? Actually, we have only one prime number, even number, that is 2. I am asking to correct a set where 2 doesn't contain. So how many elements are there? No elements at all. So that set is called as empty set. So for example, I want to just go with a set example. Set of A equals to x is that x square equals to 4, x square equals to 3, where x is natural number. then what will happen? X square equals C in the sense x equals to root 3. But root 3 natural number? No, it's not a natural number. That means we are not getting any element in the set A. So we are getting empty set. So nothing is there. So you should write like this one, only brackets. So no, nothing should be written. Even this can be written even like this also. This symbol is called as phi. 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 Empty set also represented as with the letter phi or only flower brushes. For example, somebody write like this one, they'll write 0. So can I call this is an empty set? No, because this is a set, it contains one element 0. A 0 nothing, but it is according to the sets, it is a one element. So here it is not empty set, it is moreover it is called a singleton set. A set which does not contain any element, that is called as empty set. For example, the set of girls in our school. As we are a boys school, so no girls at all. So it comes under an empty set. Example. Okay. Set of now let me ask you a few questions. How many elements are there in empty set? So everyone will say that number of elements in the empty set is 0. So that means we can write it as n of phi is equals to 0. This is phi, just like circle, one line. And how many elements are there in singleton set? Is equals to 1. So number of elements in the empty set is 0. Representation is either phi or like this. Anything you can apply. Anything you can use the symbol to represent the empty set. Once again listen. So there are few concepts I am discussing. One is finite set, infinite set, empty set, singleton set. Finite set means a set consists of only finite number of elements, countable elements. A set which consists of uncountable elements, infinite number of elements, that is called as infinite set. The number of elements in the set is called as cardinal number of a set. Number of elements in the set is 1, that is called as singleton set. Number of elements in the set is 0, then the set is called as empty set or void set or null set. This is the concept. Based on this concept, you have second exercise. Try to do by round. Just I'll explain you orally and you do it and show me in a notebook. Now listen. Exercise 2.2. State which of the following sets are empty and which are not. The set of straight lines passing through a point. Passing through a point, we can draw number of straight lines. So definitely it is not empty set. Set of odd number divisible by 2. No odd number is divisible by 2. So then it is an empty set. So now set of natural number which must be less than 5 and must be greater than 7. How many are there? No element existed. Less than 5 means 4, 3, 2 like this. Greater than 7 means 8, 7 like this. N means common condition. So no element you are getting now. So this is also empty set. X is a common prime to any two parallel lines. Definitely parallel lines doesn't have any common point. So this is also an empty set. Set of even prime numbers. Even prime number is only one set now. Only one number now, that is 2. So this is not empty set. It is singleton set. Hope you understood. Any doubts you can ask me in next class. Which of the following sets are finite or infinite? The set of months in a year. Only 12 months are there. So it is finite. 1, 2, 3 and so on, 99, 100. 100 countable now. So this is also finite. The set of prime numbers less than 99. Less than 99 prime numbers. We know how many prime numbers are there. Below 100. 25 are there. So that is also countable. So this is also finite set. Now state whether each of the following set is finite or infinite. The set of letters in the English alphabet. Yes, English alphabet having only 26 letters. So this is also finite set. The set of lines which are parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis we can draw infinitely many lines. So this is infinite set. The set of numbers which are multiple of 5. Multiples of 5 also infinite are there. So it is also infinite set. The set of circles passing through the origin. Passing through the origin we can draw number of circles. So this is also infinite set. See, for example, origin means, so this is coordinate plane and this is called as origin. So we can draw one circle, second circle, third circle, different radius we can draw different circles. Infinite circles we can draw. The same way this is x-axis. This is x-axis. 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, 5 line, 6 line, 600. That is infinite lines we can draw parallel to the x-axis. So this is also infinite, this is also infinite. So I explained orally all the questions. You try to do the second exercise. We will discuss in the next class, next chapter, next concept, and then we'll start the next exercise. Thank you.